pain that no one could save. A shelter, a whole act, a light that died with the night. You and I, we got our differences. Yet I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain. What's the plan? Heavy breathing, stay insane. Grab my hand. Everything is grey inside this narrow maze. We speak but oh nothing. We run our separate ways. Do you ever think about me? Or are you busy with someone else? You and I, we got our differences. Yet I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain. What's the plan? Heavy breathing, stay insane. Now grab my hand. Everything is grey inside this narrow maze. Everything has lost its taste. Months of rain and chest pain.
Hello, you. Welcome to S. Dan Wolf, and welcome back to Beyond Wolf Nature Preserve. Oh. Sorry, wrong channel. Sorry. A British jaunty took me over for a second. Oh, I'm not going to be alone tonight. Drew is going to jump on and show me how to get these mods correct. So I'm not showing you all crocodiles and Drew's showing you the alligators. We're going to fix that. I love what my little doofus did with Claire's. That is stinking cool. Very nice. But we still have to do tonight on the list is start on Savannah's Savannah Bananas Grocery. And then if that goes fairly decent quickly, I'm going to move across the river and probably start on Hermane's boat graveyard. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But whatever we do, we're going to have fun. We may have to back out of the game, though, after we get these mods installed. Because you may have to restart the game. I don't think we can just install them and then just jump right back in. So, but yeah, see right here. You guys remember today what Drew tweeted out? That is a Coca-Cola sign in his version. I still have the animal information board, but we may be able to fix that. Yes, Claire's place did turn out very, very nice. You will need to quit the game. Yeah, we figured, Drew. Damn it. Hold on. Let me go find Drew real quick. Oh, hell yeah, I will use that. I must use that sign, Drew, you sent me. We will use that. As a matter of fact, if you're positioned correctly, I guess I can go ahead and start a call with you. Are you positioned correctly? Do you have pants on? Or not? Preferably not, but... Okay, Drew must not have pants on.
I pants not required because I am not on camera tonight. So, woo!
Oh. Heather said, pants requested, please. Let me show you all this this billboard sign that Drew has come up with for S Daddy.
Real quick.
Hold one momento.
That's totally you in, 50 years on the right-hand side.
You mean now?
Now. Uh-huh. You'll have to excuse me. You caught me in the middle of dinner. Tonight is pizza Pringles.
Oh, man, fuck your dinner.
Ma'am.
You're on S Daddy time now. No, fuck your face. What do you all think of that? I do not have any moonshine right now.
It's not Sunday.
It's a day that ends in Y.
Hey.
All right, Drew. Before we get too deep into this, I'll let them look at that while you and I kind of work in the background to try to get this installed. Then we'll exit out of the game, restart it, and see if this works.
Do you want to kind of show the process by going to show your desktop stuff, or are you going to show off some porno or something like that on accident?
Well, I don't think I have any porn pulled up right now, so I'll probably be okay to show that.
Okay. It's risky though. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let me see. Yes, I will bring it. Display capture.
Bold, yes, we will show you how the sign maker works. Essentially, it is how billboards work in Planet Coaster. So if you were to make a sign, for those of you that are good in like Photoshop and all that kind of fun stuff, you can make your own sign. It just has to be shoot, what is it? Hold on, I gotta look in our conversation for the dimensions because it's something
like
goofy.
512 by
226
226 or something
by 226, I believe, is what it needs to be. But you can also download, and that's what I did for that Coke sign that you all saw today.
Yeah.
On my Twitter is I just downloaded the Coke sign and resized it to 512 by 220 there, and then it kind of takes the shape of the in-game billboard.
Very nice.
In-game animal education sign. So the way that works, oh good, you have it right there. So the first thing you want to do is go to dist or DIS.
All right.
Open that.
GUI.
Yep, and then install the GUI. Yeah, you saw my conversation with Lion Rider today about it. Yep, there you go. And then you go down to, oh shoot, what is it?
GUI.exe.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Let's see what happens.
That'll do a quick install there. Now there are notes for these things, I should note. We're showing this just so you kind of get an idea of it. We might be going a little bit quick for some of you, but do know that there are some very comprehensive notes with it. Not yet, you're not done yet. Go ahead and exit out of that.
So we can just exit out of this completely?
Real quick, yeah, exit out of that. Actually, yeah, no, because you didn't install the other thing, so exit out of that first.
Okay.
Because you need to go to build. Back on that main menu.
Build, GUI, and then do the second one down here?
Yep, and then do the next GUI.exe.
Okay.
And then it'll, do a quick little thingy. Install there. And now if it brings it up, let's see, did it? It did not. Okay, go back to your main screen again.
Okay.
And then you should be able to, let me see here. Nope, not that one. So now go back to dist, GUI, and then the GUI.exe again.
Okay.
And then that should bring it up. Yep, there it is.
Okay.
So now that it is up, all you have to do is, so you've downloaded that image I sent you, or the Coke image or anything?
I downloaded the one you just sent me, so we could try that if you want real quick.
Perfect. So yeah, that's where input image directory. You're going to go ahead and click the little file, and you're just going to kind of meander your way to that. That picture. Click on it and hit done.
Or submit.
Not the top one, not the input game directory. Keep that the same.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. You already did. I thought you clicked on the other.
No,
one.
I got it. I've got the moonshine picture.
Perfect. And then for the animal, let's we'll not do the saltwater. Yeah, just keep it aardvark. That's why I kind of made that little pen in the zoo, right at the front there.
Okay.
So I don't know if you saw what Lion Rider and I were saying earlier, but the thing of it is we can have it be the aardvark. So the way it works is we have the aardvark in the zoo, and then we can place down an education sign and switch it to, the aardvark, and it'll show up as your S-Daddy moonshine picture. Then we can get rid of the aardvark, and the picture will stay as S-Daddy's moonshine.
Okay.
So that's why we just have a little temporary exhibit up front. It's basically our billboard exhibit. So then hit submit. And you're going to need to quit Planet Zoo and just minimize this Planet Zoo sign maker. Don't exit out of it, just minimize it.
Okay.
Both of them, the executor or whatever in the background.
Okay, got them both down. Okay.
Yeah, I think you can exit out of them, but I'm not too sure, so I just minimize everything.
Okay, let's go ahead and quit Planet Zoo real quick, completely.
You have Hunch Landing as your backdrop. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love that building, man. That was what turned into Bold's Landing.
Right.
It just kind of, when I keep it on my desktop like that, it kind of inspires me, gives me little ideas,
Well, it's like you're daily being influenced by the type of build that we're doing. Getting little things. I should do that too. That's a good idea. Right now I have a winter bridge as my background. All right, so I'm loading into the game too because I want to see if it works on mine as well.
Okay,
so.
I'm bringing Zoo back up right now.
Cool.
Cool.
How's everyone doing tonight? Are we all having a good Monday? Good start to the week. It's the first Monday of 2021. So hopefully if everyone had a good start to it, that it was a good omen for the rest of the year.
Yes.
If not, don't tell us.
We got Monday out of the way almost.
We only want good news on for 2021.
Let's let this swamp of ours load up. Did you see that tweet I sent at you today? Like all of the stuff we have lined up?
I did.
We've got a ton of work to do.
Well, it's just because every day we like wake up and it's and we'll message each other and be like, dude, today I got an idea.
But we haven't done that in so long. All right, Drew, I am back in the zoo.
Cool. I am also in the zoo. Let's see. Oh, I think you need to pull up Planet Zoo. It's not showing up on your stream unless my things froze up.
Let's see.
Let me refresh my thing. Maybe it just was on my end. No, Planet Zoo's not up on your stream. There it is.
Got it?
Nice. So yeah, let's place down another board, like down the way. Like, let's see. I'm gonna place mine over on bold somewhere.
Yeah, I'll do this. I'll do that over there too, just to see.
I think right underneath the wagon wheels where I'm placing it. Oops, your Planet Zoo went away again.
Really? I'm still here.
What do you have your thing set to? Like game capture or display capture?
Game capture?
Do you have your display capture on as well?
Yeah, I just turned it off.
Okay, yep, there it goes. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm putting my billboard too. Oh shoot, it went away again. There it is again. Okay. Okay, it's good.
Weird.
Good. You're good. Daily Designer retweeted my zoo and I had a fangirl moment. Oh, really, Bold? That's cool. That was nice of her.
That was an awesome ass shot.
Yeah, it was. I'm going to switch to aardvark and bam, S-Daddy's right there.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then literally all I did for the Coke one is I just took the Planet Zoo plank thin painted 2 meters and just slapped it on top of the TV parts and it kind of blends it in a little bit.
Yes.
Well, yeah, doesn't this just open up a whole new world?
Yes. A whole new world with you.
It's like we're in Planet Coaster again.
You are shitting me. Custom billboards.
So now,
confirmed.
Also, let me send you the hard copy here. Here it is of the Coke one that I did earlier. There, you can now plop that into your game, and then the saltwater crocodile will turn into the Coke one that I did originally. But you have to. The only thing is you have to quit the game. I should have given it to you earlier.
Oh,
Anytime
okay.
You
Well,
want to switch it out. You have to quit the game. So
okay. Well, we'll do that when we. Because remember now we've got to do the alligators. Can we do like all of these at once so we don't have to keep jumping back and forth with the people?
Yep.
Okay,
so that was
so
just a quick little example. And luckily, the zoo is still quick to load into.
Yeah.
I was telling S-Dan the other day that I'm like, we're still in the entrance area, and the zoo is kind of taking a little bit of time. Not like a lot, but like I'm noticing it's actually taking some time. I'm like, oh my god, what are we getting ourselves into? Piece count whores.
We're piece count hoes. No, that's awesome, man.
So mod invasion, Silver Fox. It's funny you bring that up. That's kind of what we want to do. Is that if we have enough people right now, like for example, this. I'll tell you right now how many it has. This custom billboard mod or whatever. No, not news. I think it has around 120 downloads in total. That's nothing. So I'm going to tell you the correct number here in just a second. I have to find the downloads. The Nexus website's weird to manage.
It is. That's what I was telling Linda today. It was kind of hard for me to find, to easily find Planet Zoo. It kept I wouldn't find anything from it.
It's kind of goofy. But the thing. So that being said, is it would be great if we could get a lot of people to kind of be comfortable downloading these. And that's why we're doing this right now. It's kind of like a live tutorial, a live show that it's really not that big a deal to install mods. But if we can get enough people kind of doing this, maybe we can catch Frontier's attention here and make them, mods to be a force to be reckoned with. The more popular a mod is, the more they have to kind of recognize it.
Yeah.
Right now this has 180. There's 180 downloads for this sign maker right now. I mean, that's literally nothing within nothing.
I know, like if the Planet Zoo community, like that should be 18,000. Like if they
right.
if they just knew. Yes.
So yeah, that's a little bit of backstory to City Skylines that we always mention. Like that kind of happened with City Skylines, except that Skylines had modding out the gate, but people would use some of the mods in Skylines, like Move It and 81 Tiles and a few other ones, like so much that it was literally implemented into the game. So I'm not saying that's going to happen with Frontier or anything like that, but if we at least cause a ripple to get their attention and be like, listen, like y'all say we can't do billboards, but here we are with billboards, basically.
Yeah, some dude in his basement gave us billboards.
Yeah, and like if the reasoning is performance, like sure, that's fair, but also let us kind of just do, like if it's possible to do it, let us choose to abuse it, and risk the performance hit, because it just adds so much. I feel like it's too much of like mommy and daddy holding the kids' hands in the video game kind of thing. Like, no, I might hurt your computer a little bit, so we don't want to like make your computer upset.
Yeah, we don't care, Mom.
Yeah, so just let me try it. God.
Go.
I'm not gonna. You gotta let me fly. You gotta let me spread my wings.
And you all can see. I mean, we're proof right here. This is not game breaking. I mean, we're still flying around. It's
right. I mean, we'll get back to you when we have like upwards of 20 or 30 of these, because we're totally gonna have a bunch. But we have them in the game at the moment, and yeah, we didn't put them in, and it blew up Estien's build or anything. It didn't delete our entire build. It didn't Mike Sheets it.
Yep.
But,
and Lion Rider, like people that are concerned about the mods not working after updates. Apparently, Lion Rider can fix them pretty quickly after like the aquatic update, and
he was telling us today when we were. I was kind of snooping around Nexus mods, and oh yeah, speaking of, here you go, everyone. Yeah, there is the link to Planet Zoo's mod page, basically. But yeah, he was like, yeah, any mods that you see that are out of date, just let me know and I'll update them for you real quick. And I was like, oh, word. So it's like we're looking at like the great elk and.
He made us a super cool boar, like a wild boar. We've got a beaver now that he changed from the bear, like one of the female Himalayan, or not Himalayan.
Yeah, no, the Himalayan brown.
Yeah. So he's and it goes underwater and
it's kind of funny. Like it looks really awesome. Like it's totally a beaver, right? But yes, we'll totally show off the beaver. But the thing is, it still acts like a bear in game. So sometimes it'll like sit down and do like that animation where the bears will sit down like and kind of lick themselves,
yeah,
or, like just kind of stare off, and like the beaver will do that and just kind of do other like little bear mannerisms and stuff. But overall, it like looks really good.
Yeah, that's what Lion Rider said. He's like, now guys, just remember the only thing about this that's a beaver is visually. Everything else is still a bear.
Still a bear. So. Meerkats, we can talk to him actually, because he's asked us, Joshua, about if we need anything else, and I don't know that we would use meerkats in this zoo, but I mean, meerkats are just a really big request all the time. I think it's a matter of, I don't think meerkats would be able to be a habitat animal, but more so like what the eagle is, where it switches out a scenery item and like becomes like a static, I don't know, piece or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, if you're ready, I will go ahead and exit out of this one more time, and we will try to get all these installed in front of them.
And this is the easy part. Installing, excuse me, I'm so hungry right now, I have to eat.
Oh, you're fine.
Installing the animals are really, really easy in comparison to the
cool
installation of the billboard thing. You need pythons in this zoo? There is a python mod for like a really bright green python. There's also a mod to take away the exhibit box, like glass box. So you can almost make like a freeform exhibit.
Cool. All right, Drew, let's do the American alligator first. So if you want to kind of walk me through this, I've got it pulled up.
So you've downloaded it, correct?
Yes.
All right. So you are going to pull up Steam. And then right-click on Planet Zoo. I'm a little bit behind, so...
Okay, that's fine.
I'm assuming you're kind of like there. And then go to, what was it?
Properties?
Manage, and then browse local files. And then, so we need the instructions from the download for the alligator. There should be like a README.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we've downloaded the OVL file. Locate your Planet Zoo folder. We're in that. Navigate to the Win64 folder.
There you go. And this is what I mean, everyone. Like, all of these downloads for mods they have these notepads attached with them, and they walk you through it. Like, they're not making it a secret or anything.
Find the saltwater crocodile female folder. Recommend you back it up. Okay, so we'll do that. Which one did it say? Content 0. Content 0, animals, crocodiles, saltwater crocodile. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and make a copy of this.
If for any reason, when you're doing this, you forget to make a backup, it's not a big deal. All you have to do is verify integrity of files or whatever on Steam, and it'll just redo all of your files. So any mod you have will be all kicked out. But so yeah, don't panic if you like forget to back up your files or anything. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Not a big deal.
All right, that's in there safe. Replace OVL and OVS files. Okay. So let's see. Where is my little...
Oh, you know what? I need to install some as well with you because we're doing the beavers and everything right as well, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so let me get all that stuff put in here too.
Replace the files. Okay, I think I should have alligators now as the saltwater crocodile female. You know what I was telling Lion Rider today, Drew? How cool would it be if he could get us like a really big, beefy, like giant alligator, and we name it like Big Mo or Big Al, and we give it like its own exhibit. I swear they used to have one of those in like Busch Gardens in Tampa. I think his name was Big Al, and he was like a massive alligator.
That's
and
awesome.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. So, and then I kind of caught a glimpse of that. What was he saying? We have to find a...
we have to find a 100% large crocodile, and then he can take that and make it a big alligator for us. But he said we'd have to find him a 100% sized
See, and this is where I wish that we were able to have trading of animals like directly between players, because that would be such a fun little competition for the community, like our community to do. Like, you know, first person to get us like 2 or 100% crocodile gets like a plushie prize or something like that.
Yeah.
But
okay, so I'm gonna do the bald eagle, because remember we said we might want to have one perched up on Mel's shop. We've got to replace the giant panda mother statue.
Right.
So that is what I'm going to look for. Hold on, let me pull up Steam again. It's just easier to go through it right from Steam. Browse local files.
Hey, Combat. Yes, we're doing mods nuggets. We're just kind of a tutorial, just showing it off because
Content
they're
0.
pretty freaking sweet.
Content 0, environment, scenery, themes, East Asia. So CES. 0. Environment, scenery. themes, East Asia. And what did that last one say? Sculptures. Sculptures, giant pandas. Okay. So I'm going to replace. I'm essentially. See, the only thing is you have to remember if you're big on using the giant panda statue, you're going to lose that if you want to install. If you want to have a bald eagle in the zoo. So that's kind of that's what they're doing right now. It's essentially a trade-off.
Yep.
So you gotta give something up.
He asks us every single time. He's like, "So what do you guys want to give up?" He's like, "Do you think he'll use pygmy hippos, or do you think he'll use, Himalayan brown bears?" We're like, "No." So that's the only reason that we pick these animals for these brand, like the warthog and the beaver. Nicholas Lion Rider made specifically for us because we asked for them, so they're like brand new kind of thing. So, yeah, no, it's kind of fun. What's up, Because Race Car? I got distracted by Because in chat. I'm just not used to seeing Because in chat so much because he's had the last few days off. There.
Oh, Race Car,
Dude League.
Replace files. Okay, Drew, I've got the alligator, the eagle, the custom billboard maker. Do you want me to just leave it at that for now so we can kind of get into this build now that they have the gist of it, and I can do the beaver and all that later, and the wild hog?
We don't even have those in game yet, so.
Okay. So, yeah let's just...
Good.
Yeah, I think we're good. So let's get rid of that, and let's jump back into Zoo for you.
You were laid off on New Year's Eve, but that stinks. But at least you got your job, or you got your full-time position. That's cool. That's cool.
So yeah, now we can see firsthand the installing mods. They've made it about as easy as possible. It's definitely not like a weird GTA 5 type of deal. It's pretty much just a couple clicks, saves, and you're good.
I'm excited for you to jump in here because now that that saltwater crocodile sign's gonna turn into the Coke sign. You're gonna have alligators. What else? You can put the eagle in. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so cool.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to put the eagle in. So I need to go to the giant panda statue. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So if you literally type in giant panda statue, I think it'll come up as the eagles.
Yes.
Eagle.
Yeah, I didn't do the golden one. I just did like the regular eagle.
Yeah, I don't think we would use the gold.
Okay, so let's go try that first, Drew. I'm back in the zoo right now. So let's just see. And we don't know. Lion Rider said this texture was giving him some problems, so let's just see.
We here go. Okay, yeah. Let's say check the alligators in the sign to see if those worked. Where's the creepy panda? No creepy panda.
Ooh, he did a pretty good job on that. So look, we could have this eagle up here kind of watching over the swamp.
Oh, nice.
Can you see him?
Yeah.
See his little claws? Hell yeah.
On top of P-Blade's shack, there's actually a nest, like an eagle's nest.
Oh, is there? Yeah, this could be like the one watching out, and this one. Let me put another one over here. Oh, hell yeah. I forgot you built a nest up here. Yeah, she can kind of be up here, kind of watching out too. That's cool.
Oh, that looks good.
Hell yeah. Here's old daddy out here. What's going on? That would be really cool, like if his head bobbed, like moved back and forth,
Mm-hmm. That looks really good, though.
That looks cool. He's just kind of up there watching over the docks, kind of.
Man, it's too bad we don't have sound effects either.
Oh, I know. Maybe we could have Lion Rider like say, "Hey, is there any way you could do like custom MP3s?"
What if they're replacing stuff? They could maybe replace the education speakers with like custom sounds or music or something.
Yeah. Oh, let me check see if these turned into gators. They did? I've got alligators, Drew.
Nice.
A bunch of them. We have got some gators. Ah!
Yeah.
It's a gator invasion.
A clump of gators.
Get on out of here, boys. Get on now. Get out in the swamp. The gators are on the prowl. Whoa, that one's quick. They are quick when they get underwater. All right, I can dig it. And that took us what, like 7 minutes? And we were kind of yapping.
I'll say, yeah, and you were kind of, dinking around, just talking and hanging out with chat and stuff. So yeah, you can see how like easy. Once you kind of do it a few times, you really get into the rhythm of it. Yeah, it's easy as pie. It's so easy, and it adds so much to the game.
And now we have got some gators in the swamp. He did a really good job on those, didn't he?
Yeah, they look so good.
He doesn't want us looking at him. Oh yeah, Bold said, Drew, could he replace the ambient audio speakers? Like if he could, is there something that could replace that MP3 or something possibly?
We'll have to talk to him about that because that's not a bad idea, Bold. Or he might even stop in tonight. You never know. He kind of usually pops his head in. So yeah. So again, especially with the custom sign maker. Oh, also with that, we can use the exhibit animal one box.
Oh, really?
Yes. So if you do the custom sign maker thingy, and you upload it as like the Terrapin or whatever, and use that as the image, there he goes. Yeah, it'll upload into the smaller one, so you have a smaller picture to use, or at least
gotcha.
It's listed there. It's kind of a weird angle, so we'll have to like kind of.
Does it do Can you do the education board? That would be cool.
The education board? Oh, that thing. That's a good idea too. I don't know because you can hide that pretty easy. It's kind of curved, but you can still hide it for the most part.
Yeah.
Huh. The albino market mod is neat. Yeah. There's that. I think there's an animal tweaker for those of you that like to play with welfare on. It kind of makes the welfare like more realistic, and there's like a vegetation tweak mod as well that makes the. Oh, that didn't change. Oh, because you didn't download and upload it into the tool when we were backed out of the game.
Yeah, I'll have to download that. I'll have to use the tool to put the Coca-Cola sign.
Yeah.
In there as the saltwater crocodile, right?
Yep.
Yes.
But you can place your S-Daddy sign wherever you want to.
Yeah.
And those signs, like I was telling S-Dan earlier, like the bar mill builds that we do, it's kind of stinks up until now because you haven't even seen like half of the build because most of them are like old custom like rotten over signs like that Coca-Cola one or the S-Daddy one and stuff. It's just all these old like just marketing signs on the sides of buildings and stuff. So now we can do that.
Yeah.
Except like I love this so much, but man, we need planet coasters, billboards. Like we need the big ones,
yeah,
the small ones, and
we do. We need more options. I mean, like you said, this is totally. I mean, not to be whiners, this is totally awesome. But yeah, we need.
We need it too. Come on, we need this. We need it.
Oh man, I could get some cool like old paint shop signs or something for Mel's.
Oh yeah, right. So the only thing we're restricted to, I guess, realistically, is however many animals are in game. What is it now? Are we up to? I don't even know what we're up to. But because yeah, we can only replace as many images as we can animals.
Yep. But didn't you say, Drew, that one of them was hard at work on making it to where you didn't have to replace animals at all?
Yeah, when you're switching out, like, because right now when we're switching out, like, the alligators or anything, you have to switch out for an in-game animal, and yeah, they are very, very close, I guess, to, see, I'm trying to find what Nicholas was saying about it earlier, but yeah, they're really close to almost not being able to, or not having to do that. So.
Yeah, so we can still keep our regular in-game animals, and they're going to be making a way for you to just add brand new animals.
Oh, that's gonna be so great. Here's what he's saying. Modding update. They managed to get JWE to read a completely custom mod directory and are currently working on making a user-friendly UI to allow modders to easily add custom animals, items, etc. that play well with each other and don't impact the base game files. He also mentioned stuff like the ability to change world map size and stuff for all 3 games, Jurassic World Evolution, Planet Coaster, and Planet Zoo. And he mentioned that they are going to be able to enable it where you can build outside of the boundaries for all 3 games. So you
yes, because
seamless rivers.
That's what he was meaning. So if we could build outside of this line a little bit, you could line up trees, and then you wouldn't just have this weird little line that kind of stops the park.
Right. Yep, exactly. And then it's really cool when they were saying that for Jurassic World Evolution, at least, they have a completely custom mod directly that will have a user-friendly UI that will allow modders to easily add custom animals to Jurassic World Evolution and stuff like that, and more and items and stuff. So,
do you think somebody will try to add a Mosasaurus or whatever?
Of course, right? That'll be probably the first thing they add.
It's like swimming animals, Frontier. They want swimming animals.
If they have that for Jurassic World Evolution, you gotta hope and think that they're right on the pounded on the doorstep of the Planet series as well. And speaking of the Planet series, and because it's in here too, we're gonna have to have him on for a Take Two podcast again here probably in the next little bit, because Planet Coaster Modding, they just released their first like full on mod, kind of similar thing, like mod interface thing where you can make everything invisible, and man, a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, I saw you nerds were playing Planet Coaster today.
Yep. Well, today, no, I was I finished the build yesterday in Lunawood, and then HBK and I recorded the new Lunawood episode about an hour ago, right before I got on the phone with you.
Oh, hell yeah. I've got to we got to get this first episode of this out.
I know. We were supposed to do that tonight or last night, and then tonight, but it kind of turned into a haphazard mod
tutorial.
Tutorial, yeah, right. Well, I actually, I thought of the idea because someone on Bro Nation, Nix, added me because I shared the picture on Bro Nation. They're like, you should make a tutorial for these mods there, and I was like, Nicholas Lionrider already has an awesome 4-minute quick little tutorial for it, so you should just check that out. But I was like, you know what, SDN has to. Or we have to show SDN tonight anyways. We may as well just do it live on stream, Not an official tutorial, but just like a quick one-off tutorial kind of
thing. We're gonna do Savannah's grocery kind of in her patented pink orange kind of glow, but we'll make it like, I think we can still make it pretty swampy.
Yeah, well, like I think you said it yesterday or the day before, right when you put those the Spanish moss on anything, it turns it into a swampy kind of build, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it says mod management for Planet Coaster. You can pick and choose what mods you want to install. Oh, yeah, so you can pick and choose what you want to have in there and stuff. Yeah, that's what you need, because and Planet Zoo to an extent needs that too, because again, it's really not a big deal to kind of go through the few clicks to get the mods installed into the directory, but right when you have just a simple little check the box if you want it turned on or turned off, that's when it becomes really simple for everybody to kind of sink their teeth into.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, hopefully make that building nice and tall.
Yeah, and the concept art, it kind of like the grocery building is a little, it's like it doesn't line up perfectly with these. It sticks further out and it's on an angle away from the antique shop. So that kind of looks good right there. And plus, this is almost like a whole story taller than the antique in the cigar shop. So
it really dominates the skyline
of
these 3 buildings.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were after.
Taller, and we can make it a little bit shorter if you want to, is the tower that I put in from my other build across at Claire's.
Oh, yeah, the Claire's might have to...
if you want, you can shrink that down. That's just supposed to be a little smokestack for the kitchen. Oh, speaking of Savannah, look at all the bananas. We need more bananas in chat. Everyone, throw a banana in chat. Cause
Savannah banana!
Savannah bananas in chat. She shared a really cool picture on Twitter. It was today, yeah, of the penguin habitat that she's working on. Got like this perfect little shot of it swimming around. There you go. Thanks, Leaf.
Yeah.
Leaf
Savannah
put a
banana.
different-
Ah.
Leaf put a different leaf or a different banana in chat. That's a cucumber? Yeah, no, it's a potato. I think it's a potato.
Oop, I'm colorblind. That's a cucumber.
Potato, cucumber, potato. There, hey, what's up, Herman? I didn't see you there earlier.
Hell, Harmon.
Herman throwing all. He threw a pineapple at the end too.
Sumi.
Herman threw a pineapple. Yeah, just an eggplant. It's just an eggplant. Did you get that crate of junk boxes and stuff, or that? Yeah, is that off the workshop? I love that little piece.
The
Full of boxes and stuff like that. The shelving unit. That's the word I was trying.
Yes, it come off of somebody's like backstage kit.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah, really, really cool.
Yeah, I've used that a few times now. Oh, speaking of the workshop and stuff, the boat, the Just Goron boat that we kind of took out, we're going to have to find a place to put that in.
You know, I know. I was thinking too. There is one version of it I could use. I could use it in the graveyard, or like it's being cut.
Oh, I love that.
And I was just thinking, you know, there's a lot of weird stuff I could do with it. Cover it, you know. I mean, obviously it'll be covered, but I was thinking that could be one of the. You'll just have to see when I'm done. I have a really good vision in my head of what I can do for the boat graveyard.
Right. What if you like had a line to surface on, and then you used the new, or not the new now, but the Australia pack, like you know what I've been using for the roof or whatever, the corrugated roof pieces or whatever,
Yeah.
those little pieces. You could just like cover that whole boat with the line to surface and make it look real, like, you know, torn down or just real rusted looking and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ultimate Free. We got some corn on the cob. We got some sweet corn on the cob from the store today. I'm so excited to have it.
Oh, I haven't had corn on the cob in forever.
Oh man, it's so I love it. Especially we have local farmers around here that grow sweet corn, and we still have a little bit of it left from.
That's
from the
cool.
first season. Yeah, yeah. At least once a month, we'll have like a steak and potatoes and sweet corn on the cob like meal. You know, just as Midwest of a meal as we can do, basically.
Yes.
Stuff our veins, stuff our arteries with grease.
Yes. And your little gallbladders are screaming.
Yeah. Yep.
No, I had to lay off the really like greasy foods like 2 years ago because like I'll never forget, like they called me with my like my blood results, and I remember the nurse, she called me at like, it was really scary because she called me at like 7:20 in the morning, and she's like, you know, do you drink? And I'm like, well, no, not really anymore. Because, you know, at this time, I was like, maybe I was 30, 31. I'm like, no, I don't. She's like, okay, because we were going to tell you if you do to stop because your liver enzymes are off the charts. Do not drink. Do not take any Tylenol. She's like, you need to really, really get this under control. And yeah, I lost like 27 pounds. I was like, and when I really got sick and like had to go to the hospital, and you know they thought like my gallbladder was, I was like 247-ish at my worst. And now right now I hover like at 219, 221. But yeah, no more greasy food, no more peanut butter. Soft drink. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, because they told me, they're like, you can control this, or you can have like liver cirrhosis. You can, you know. So it was
tough choice.
Yeah, I was like, I got this. And then they had me come back and draw blood maybe a couple months later, and it was just like a dramatic drop in liver enzymes. They're like, you are like completely back to normal. And I'm like, yeah, you all scared the shit out of me. I thought I was gonna have some kind of like liver disease I was gonna die from.
Seriously.
So yeah, I had to definitely cut back on the greasiness.
I'm telling you, like after watching a documentary about early man or whatever, and how they only would live to like 30, 35, I'm convinced that we have just extended our bodies like to the point of living to 80 to 100, but realistically, we're supposed to pass away at 30. So right when you hit 30, everything just starts creaking and moaning, and our gallbladders start freaking.
Yeah, you really gotta. Yeah.
It's just like your body's sitting like, we're supposed to be dead right now, but modern medicine is keeping me going for another 50 years.
Yeah, these conflabbing antibiotics and
right, like I'm supposed to be gone.
I'm supposed to be checking out by now.
That's pretty crazy though if you look back in human history, yeah, just how like crazy modern medicine is. So, like there was another thing I read in I think it was a TED Talks report or something like that, where they said that like the longest living human is in like the millennial generation and the one before it, where they said that like we have someone in our generation that can live to like 130 to like 150 probably like no problem because of like the modern medicine.
Yeah, just like what will and especially like what will end up happening in like millennials, especially like Gen Y. Isn't that the one that's like behind millennials or Gen X maybe or?
No, Gen X is our parents usually, or like the ones in front of us.
Yeah, just imagine what the ones behind us will be able to live through and what will be found.
Man, yeah. I think of like my my cousins just had a baby, and like it has like access to. It's like one now, so it's starting to look at like iPads and like just I don't know, just all the technology that has access to.
Yeah.
Immediately, it's like, man, these kids are gonna like when they get to the age of being able to critically think, they're just gonna like invent something ridiculous.
Yeah, like they're gonna be like curing cancer with like a shot. It's gonna be like it's gonna be insane. What we're on the horizon of.
Right. Oh, I just got a text. That's awesome. My dinner is ready, so I'm going to go and eat now.
All right, buddy. Well, we appreciate it, and I will look into some more of like getting the beaver on there and the horses. Remember, he's gonna mess with the. Didn't you have him like we were gonna mess with some horses?
There's horses up on Nexus already, but I think they're out of date.
Yes, because it says incompatible with update after update 1.3.
Right, and then
yes.
I'll look real quick. I have just enough time to look at the ones that we were kind of thinking of. So yeah, the horse, the elk, and I think there was one more. Oh, and then I was thinking there's a moose one on here. What do you think about a moose?
Oh, moose!
I don't know if it fits in with the Florida one, so maybe we can hold off for another time, but I would think that a moose would be kind of cool to do overall.
That would be cool. Oh, and I've got to get the wild hog, too, because remember, we want to kind of do the hog farm, kind of out in the swamp somewhere.
Right. Oh, and actually, one that I think would be kind of cool to do is there's a red brick replacer mod that makes it look like worn brick. Mm-hmm. And I think that would look kind of cool. And there's one for the red brick, and there's one for the modern wood set that like we almost never use now in game that replaces it for like worn looking wood. That would
hell yeah!
So yeah, if you're down for that, we can switch out the classic red brick for like worn brown kind of grayish brick.
Yes.
And the modern wood for like worn decrepit looking wood. So yeah, I think that would be freaking sweet. But cool. All right, I gotta go eat dinner before it gets cold, so I'm out of here. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bud. See you. Thank you. Now, Savannah has some kind of other color, I believe, in the top of her logo. Let me see where Miss Savannah is in my friends list. Yes, it's like a really cool aqua green, kind of like this. Yes. And let me think about it. Let me make sure. I don't want to spell Savannah wrong. I think she spells it Savannah, I want to say. Oh, there's Savannah right there. Yes. Turquoise teal. Yes. And thank you, Savannah, for typing this. So you are S-A-V. S-A-V. May have to bring these a little closer together, but let's just get the layout on here. Doo-doo-doo. Where's my A again? Oh. S-A-V-A. N. A. How low did that go? Actually, that's pretty good. Nobody can really jump up and hit Savannah's H. Savannah. Okay, got that. I'm looking for this little booger. Yep, got Aunt Crispy's antique store. She will be neighbors with Savannah's grocery. Savannah Banana. Please be good neighborly tenants to each other. We're all in this together. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, wait, I haven't got you all any type of background music going on. We always forget, and you all let me sit here and you just have to like listen to me breathing. I forget. There we go. We can't let Williams' cigar shop burn the whole plaza down. Like a good neighbor, Savannah is there. Oh yeah, Savannah, we have a street guard gator here. There he is. He kind of just hangs out in front of your all's shop. We don't know if he wants a cigar or antiques or groceries, but he's kind of become the street pet here. That's our little guy. He will stand guard. Well, race car, if you don't care, I guess you could pick me up a Nacho Belgrande. I mean, if you had a moment. If not, don't worry about it. If not, don't worry about it. Or you could pick me up like a Baja Freeze. I don't really ever drink Mountain Dew anymore, but I could sneak in a Baja Freeze. You came to the wrong neighborhood, punk. Gator. Nobody wants to be messing around these shops. We've got a guard, Gator. Well, how did your all's Monday go? Did it end up being pretty normal? Mine was kind of uneventful. I didn't even know if we were going to stream tonight. I thought Drew was going to have me come straight home and record the first official episode of this, but he actually sent me a message and said, hey man, on your stream tonight, do you want to install some mods in front of everybody so they can kind of see what the process is? And then I was like, okay, I guess I'm streaming tonight. I mean, I wanted to stream, but at the same time, I knew we wanted to get this done, so I wasn't going to push it and be like, well, I was going to stream a little bit, then we can do it. But when Drew said it the way he said it, I was like, okay, I'll stream. You just never know when you're going to anger Drew. He's like so moody and creepy. I sent him another message again today on Discord because we hadn't talked since last night, and I was like, oh, Drew, if you could do me one favor this evening, I just need to see if you can approve something. And, I had this big long thing going, and down at the very end, I was like, do you think you could do me one favor and shut the hell up for 2 seconds? And he didn't read it for a couple hours. Then he got on there, and he's like, hey, not nice. Sometimes that's what I'll do. I'll trick old Drew. He'll think I'm being all serious and really asking him a question, and then I'm just setting him up for an insult at the end. What are friends for? I dropped by P-Blade's stream today and harassed him and Bold a little bit. That was fun. I don't usually get to catch his streams, but I saw he was on earlier. And Christian said, you guys cracked me up. That's what we're here for. I think Drew's got my little boardwalk here a little out of line. And my little boxes are connected. That's okay. That looks all right. I'm always waiting for S10 to say, hey, you little shit. If your friendship isn't based on insulting each other, are you really even friends? No. And let's see. Frederick P. Bladeberg II. Yes, you guys are going to have to let Poison Blade know if you... Mr. P. Blade know if you see him before I do. He's got a mama eagle now on top of the murder shack. And here's Dad over here, like, thinking about flying away from his responsibilities, but he's not too sure that she may chase him down and kill him. So he's just kind of watching and kind of scoping the situation out. Lone Ranger said, once I find out who dislikes the stream, I will hunt them down and punch them in the face. And then I will go to court and I will pay all my money and I will say he harassed Estan. Yeah, but like we said, it's probably Drew. Damn it, Drew. William H. Cigars. That's Drew's thing, William. I can't steal that. I can't steal that from him. Even though, like, he steals all my design techniques, and he's been running with me now for like 5 days, and he thinks he's this grand fantasy builder now. I'm like, calm down, Drusif. You're just borrowing the fantasy build. I was born into it. You'll be back to your realistic bullshit, and I'll still be here. It's not Drew. I'm 89% sure. The disliking does not correlate. I'm liking that little grocery end right there now. And that definitely stands out like we wanted it to, with the kind of overclares over the antique shop. Because basically Savannah's is kind of going to cap off the end of Main Street. After this, then it starts kind of jetting off to different lands. So there's still going to be buildings, but they're going to be like independent proprietors off of the main area. All right, can't stick around for long. Got to get going to a doctor's appointment. Catch you later. Can't wait to see how my shop turns out. Well, if William doesn't burn the whole strip down, Savannah, we should be done with your shop by the time your appointment's over. I am so tired. I woke up at gross o'clock this morning and put Jaws on for some reason, and it surprisingly did not work as a nap movie. You know, it's funny you said that, Bold, because look what I sent Drew last night as far as, like, when I was pitching him the idea about watching movies with you all. Let's see if I can find it. How's that one? So Drew said he wants to do Jaws at some point. This is Drew. See, he's kind of like a little apprehensive and angry and kind of like he doesn't want to be here, but... And here's me all happy in thought, and Drew's the one on the right. So yes, we will have to watch. We'll have to do a Jaws watch party with y'all at some point. Let me look at this concept art, and let's see. So we've got the main Savannah sign. I've got the 3 windows. And it calls for one of these circle windows up here on top of the tower. There we go. And then, you know, we could just go ahead and finish off the roof over here. And then we're almost close to starting some good detailing. We're so close. Herman said, I need a bigger boat. You're going to need a bigger boat. All right, Hooper, that's enough. You're trying to drown me. I love Robert Shaw in that movie. That was like perfect. What's up, Marine Finn? Are we going to put in a large shop window? I mean, technically we could. Probably actually even turn these sideways. Kind of do it like this since we're... Well, you know, I wonder if I could take a couple of these out and do a larger implied window. And I can just put some shelving up back there. Like not go full on interior, but just enough to give this building a little more pop. That's a good idea, Sumi. Let's just back out of this a second to go into material. Let me look at the glass. Let me just see here a moment what we could... I just don't like that white trim on that. Maybe we can just do a regular... Well, you know, that even looks cool, and I can frame it up with wood. Lake Placid. Horror or scary? Also, wouldn't you get demonetized for the watch party? Well, what we do, Lone Ranger, is... That's the only thing. You would have to have the movie too, because what Drew and I essentially do, and what kind of we've seen Star Wars Theory do this, we basically put up a timer on the screen, and we all like kind of do a countdown, and we all hit play at the same time. So the only thing you would hear or see is if we put like some images or whatever our background image is on the stream, and you would be able to chat and talk with me and Drew kind of just like as the movie goes on. So there's no audio from the movie and there's no video playing from the movie except in your personal speakers and listening to us. So that's the only thing. You'd have to have the movie, and we would give you like a heads up, like a week ahead of time or 2 weeks ahead of time, what movie that we're planning on watching. And then if you have it, you know, you could just put it into your computer or pull it up on your TV and listen to us on your phone. And we kind of, the watch party is you all kind of hanging out with me and Drew on the live stream as we watch the movie. So there's no demonetizing because we're all just kind of listening to it alone, but together. So it works out pretty cool for that guy. His audience likes it. He had like 4,000 people watching the season 2 ending of The Mandalorian with him. So he always does a big watch party on those. So that was really cool. And that's kind of what got Drew and I thinking like, oh, what if we did a watch party with our people and we just picked a movie and kind of ran with it like that. So yeah, that is how the watch parties get around being demonetized. They don't actually play the movie. You watch it with us. And that's why it's kind of too like a like once a month, maybe twice a month type thing, because obviously, we don't expect you all to just go out and, buy a movie once a week that you may not have. But we're trying to make it as blockbuster as possible as well, like the Jurassic World movies. We'll try to make it something that a lot of people may have already and just kind of want to rewatch it again with us. It's kind of one of those deals. But yeah, Drew did not automatically shoot it down. He's like, I think that could be pretty stinking cool. Like everybody, just especially like if you know ahead of time, like, oh, don't forget next Friday night, Drew and I are we're gonna have a watch party for, the original Jurassic Park, or we're gonna have a watch party for Tremors, and we think that could be pretty fun. So yeah, we'll give it a try. Plus, Bold said she wants us to try to do some multiplayer streaming as well. Like maybe get on there with her and Claire, and we were thinking about doing a playthrough of Among Us that everybody's playing right now. Bold and them said that is really, really fun. So there's lots of little stuff like that we can look into and try to make happen. Fun times. Oh yeah, we could do a live action Lion King watch party. Yeah, we'll come up with some stuff. Oh, Heather bought it. I have not bought it yet. Drew said I need to get it so I can try it out with him. Oh, that'd be cool. Set up a voice chat on it. Among Us is free on mobile. Well, I would need the PC version. Subi said, or we could just watch YouTube fumble through. I don't even know the premise of it, other than it's like Bold was saying, like, you have to try to repair a ship or something, and one of you is like an imposter or murderer, and it's up to like everybody to kind of find out who the murderer is, I believe, or who the sabotager is. I think that's what she was saying. Oh yeah, Silver Fox, that's what we were kind of looking into it, and like we said, that's what a lot of those watch parties are. They still do them on YouTube, but there's nothing attached to the film. It's just kind of almost implied. Basically the stream is just a chat with S. Dan and Drew. but there's no like actual film footage or audio. That's why it's kind of just up to you to be there on time and kind of be ready to click play with us. And, you know, on the screen as well, on the live stream, there'll be a clock with where we're at in the movie. So just in case you come in late, you can fast forward to the time, you know, try to get as close as you can to the time that we're at. Yeah, so that is the big no-no. You cannot play any audio or video of the movie. So it would be on you guys to find it or to buy it. You know, you'd have to buy the movie or if you don't have it. But yeah, we thought it's a pretty fun sounding concept. Jump on here and watch a movie with you guys. Oh, there we go. Silver Fox could screen share. We could have a real movie night. Not implied. But you know, it'd be fun to be actually here to hang out with everybody that's here, you know, normally for the regular streams. Down. The background music playing right now kind of reminds me of, did you guys ever play Pharaoh, like probably when you were little? Remember that game? You just built your little Egyptian civilization? Good times. Bow, bow. Yeah, like I said, I stopped by Poison Blade's stream today, and he said that he is not going to show me any more teasers of Savannah because he wants to audibly hear my jaw drop moment. So that's kind of got me excited. He said he just needs one more week. And he said he'll have it back to me. And then Zoofluencer takes over. Then Herman takes over after that. Well, either Herman or Drew takes over after that. Herman was going to work on the 4x4. Then we're probably going to force Bold to take it over for a week or so. I've got her on the fantasy bandwagon, so we're going to make her get something done in Savannah. There's a lot going on. Oh yeah, I still play Civilization every once in a while. The newest one. Best in slot. Now that is the king of dinosaur nerds. You're not outsmarting him on creatures of the prehistoric. Ooh, Leaf snuck in and got him a Suyana Zoo mug. Which creature did you get? I know Heather and Miss Queen, they're waiting on some stuff. I think Bold's waiting on something. Sloths. I really like the birds the best, but the sloths are just as cute. Everybody loves that sloth design. That was pretty cool. And like I was talking to Heather, that that customized that customized type merch, I think is so much fun compared to just a just the regular S-Dan Wolf stuff. I mean, the S-Dan Wolf stuff can be cool, but the Suyana Zoo stuff, and like if I do stuff here for the swamp, and I've got my guys thinking about was going to help me with some Pine Creek merch. That is what's really cool. Just kind of like the Easter eggy behind the scenes stuff. Not just the plain old, okay, F Daddy or S Daddy. S Dan Wolf. Oh yeah, Sumi. We were talking. Drew and I were talking about that yesterday. Oh, Mast. Fancy running into you here. Look at this, Mast. We do not have to pretend that there are alligators here anymore. I've got some American alligators accompanying me here. And they are hissing at us. And pooping. A wild raccoon. A raccoon in the wild. Right in our chat. Oh, look at this too, Mast. I've got a eagle watching over the swamp. And he has a wife. Cheek, cheek, cheek. And laying their own fecal matter. Yeah, right now, Mast, we are making Savannah's grocery store, and then we're going to turn our attention to a boat graveyard. So, some interesting stuff going on in the old swamp. Who would have thought we'd had this much fun making a swamp? Is anybody even doing a swamp build right now? Like, I do not remember seeing swamps pop up anywhere lately. Like, is it just me and Doofus Drew? I want to say yes. Only remember Drew's original Crocodile Swamp one-off. Oh, Drufus went to eat. Dinner calls. Drufus had to go eat. He may be back. Eagles, the ultimate freedom. Yeah, Lone Ranger, you never know where you'll pop up. You never know. All of a sudden, Drew will get a wild idea and you'll have an outhouse or something named after you. Or a butcher's shop. Mast, I was telling them this music reminds me of... This part of the Planet Zoo soundtrack reminds me of Pharaoh. Did you ever play that back in the day? The little Egyptian city builder Pharaoh? Or did you not have any interest in that? It was kind of like the Caesar games, remember? Surely you played the Caesar games. Oh my God, you've never heard of those? Never heard of Pharaoh? No, Stan, we were busy being cool. Now, Mass Bandit was absolutely not busy being cool. Well, I don't know. Maybe he was. He's pretty cool. I mean, as far as I can tell, like as far as internet cool people go. I played RCT3 from 07 to 16. Yep, we sunk a lot of hours in old Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Remember when the original Roller Coaster Tycoon, it like came free in cereal boxes. Lone Ranger gets a ranger station? Yeah. Oh yeah, look up cool. That's me for show. Especially internet cool. There's no cooler than internet cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the original Roller Coaster Tycoon. You could like it. They had a. I think they had some kind of deal set up with cereal companies, and it would literally be like a. It would. I'm pretty sure it would be a disc like on the box. You'll have to Google that. Pretty sure that original one. Bold said, I'll have you know I have several friends on the internet. Internet internet friends are so much more convenient than real life friends. We're getting to the point where like we enjoy spending time more with internet friends than real life friends. Like, it's weird. It's like we're entering a weird transitional period where you feel closer to internet friends almost than you do with real life friends. Maybe it's because it's like with, I don't know, maybe with like with internet friends you just get the best of people, and real life friends you just, there's a lot of noise and a lot of stuff in the way. But internet friends are just so convenient, and it's just I can't even think of the word for it, but it's just weird how internet friends nowadays are evolving to like replacing real in-life friends. It's like it's like almost too, you can count on internet friends better than you can real life friends. Like, internet friends, they keep their word, and if they say they're going to be there, a lot of times they're there. They're like, I don't know, it's just like it's easier to talk about things to internet friends because there's like no real life pressure to them. I feel like internet friends are generally found more through mutual interests and weirdness, and real friends are like people you work with or your spouse's friends. That's true. That's a good point. It's like you're instantly closer with internet friends because they share your same interests. Whereas like your wife's friend's husband, you're just kind of like trying to get along with him because your wives are friends. So, but you probably wouldn't talk to this guy if that was not the case. It's weird. Good point. In real life, I gave up on friends because of being treated badly for my medical problems. Just said, go away. You guys, I love. Yep. I understand. And if you leave that workplace, the friends don't talk to you anymore. That's true. Work is kind of like high school. Like once it's over, it's over. Like, I know people that like, we were really good friends like before all the layoffs happened. Like back in, when did they start like really sending everybody home? Like February, March maybe. And we were like really, really cool friends, because, your work people, you typically you spend more time with them than you do like with your real family. And some of the ones that are gone now and either weren't brought back or they ended up finding different jobs or better paying jobs than when they left, like have legit have not heard a peep from them since they left. And it's like, I mean, I know the phone works both ways, but I'm just kind of weird. I don't like the feeling of bugging people. So if they don't message me, like, we'll die before we hear from each other again. So, but yeah, it was just weird. Like, I just really genuinely do not hear from those people anymore. And it's just kind of weird. It kind of sucks. I kind of like some of them. Mass said, especially here during COVID, internet friends are pretty much all we have. It's an immediate connection because we share interests. Yep, but the fun part is when internet friends eventually become in real life friends. Estan was almost a real life friend this summer. Yes, I was supposed to meet Mast at Dollywood, but I ended up having to work. Yes, because that was in the middle of when my work kind of was still not bringing people back. and we basically had to cover like all summer, and I did not get to make it down and walk through Dollywood with mast, but we will absolutely fix that next time. Sumi, I'm the same way. I don't want to bug anyone. Oh, thank you, Lone Ranger. I will hit you up on your Discord if I ever need you. I'm the same way. I assume my friendship is secretly a burden to all my friends, so I won't message them, so we just won't talk. That is 100% me. Like, I won't even like bug Bold or, I'll bug Drew or Mast, but, those are like my doofuses, so I kind of have to reach out to them and like pick on them and race car. But Bold, Savannah, Linda, Heather. But for pretty much, I don't reach it. You're not going to hear from me unless you reach out to me, because I just have this like weird internalized rationing of bugging people. Linda says, hey, you're talking about weird stuff? I resemble that remark. Now, Linda, we're talking about like we've almost gotten to that point where people have almost completely replaced real life friends with internet friends. And we were just talking about it's weird that internet friends are just, they seem like they're there for you more. They're more like mentally and emotionally supportive. It's just kind of weird how we're in like this transitional period, and Mast was talking about it's like being exasperated by the COVID, and like so many people like still on lockdown or going back on lockdown, and like your internet people, that's your interaction for the day. Like that, if you don't have us, you may sit there and like really not interact with anyone. So, weird dynamic, weird time we're living in. And we were also kind of like moving to the point where it was almost like we're leaving the taboo of like only having internet friends, and it's like that's kind of working its way into not being like a thing that you should be like, I should really have some real life friends. It's kind of like we're leaving that stigma behind. It's like, no, your internet friends are fine. That is fine. That is perfectly fine to have real legitimate internet friends. So, weird. And internet friends don't steal your slice of pizza. My internet horse friend hyped my videos and shit way more than even my actual family. That's true too, even in the aspect of this. Like Mass Bandit and Bold and, Leaf and Heather, Linda, all of you guys are 1,000 times more excited about me building Simply Savannah, a grocery store, than anyone in my real life could absolutely give two shits less about. I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to be mean to family and friends, but it's just not. A couple of my family stuff, they're into it. My future brother-in-law, he's really into it, like genuinely into it. No, everybody at work is kind of supportive, but they don't really care. But so it's weird. It's like I get the gratification from you guys that this isn't just a weird little hobby. And just real life people are like, oh, so you have to build all that stuff? Like you click on all that? And they really don't give a shit, but it's kind of like they're trying to be nice. But you guys are like, if I send you a screenshot, you're like, oh, that's fucking awesome. And like, genuinely mean it. Whereas if you show people in your real life, they're like, oh, it's an antique store. Well, can people buy stuff in it? Or it's like, no, you don't get it. It's okay. Thank you. So, you know, weird internet stuff. If you know, you know. This is the plant that Mike was giving me hell over. He's like, there is absolutely no way that basket would hold up that ponytail palm. Are you an idiot? And I'm like, yes, Mike, leave me alone. I am a designing idiot. It looks good, though. You can, if you want to get Mike irked in any way, screw up with some plant design. Mike will be on your arse. That made me think of Braveheart again, which I have not rewatched. I am William Wallace. Tell him to bend over and kiss his own arse. Oh, yeah, Master, you forgot. We've got a guardian alligator down here. He never leaves. He hangs out in front of the cigar shop and Claire's and the antique shop, and this is the street's guard alligator. He leaves every once in a while, but for the most part, you are not coming down through here causing any mischief, because this guy is on it. This guy's been dubbed Mark Cuban. Oh yeah, because remember he was over here earlier and he ran across the bridge and came back. I think he can get out. Internet friends definitely become in real life friends when you can set a specific time to get together for shenanigans on a scheduled basis. Oh my God, I can't believe how me, Duct Tape, Jaunty, Masked, and Race Car and Drufus, we've gotten together. I don't want to jinx us, but we've gotten together for like 13 straight weeks. Like in all different time zones, and we have not missed one Sunday at 8 p.m. That is really incredible. Like no one's, like the only thing, like every once in a while, we thought that Race Car was going to have to work, and we thought one time I was going to have to work 4 to 12. And maybe had to miss. But other than that, all 13 weeks, us, 6 of us, we have been there. So that is incredible with internet people and all the time zones that we're messing with. But everybody has been pretty committed to D&D. I think Mast and Jaunty ended up being pleasantly surprised because they had no idea. You know, they didn't know if we were going to like it or if everybody was going to keep on showing up but yep, it ended up working out. I think Sumi said to set a little cart out here. Where is like that little East Asian cart? I believe it's in props. That would probably be decent right here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, check this out too, Mast, if I've still got your attention here. Drew and I have figured out how to use the custom billboard mod. So let me go into my facilities here. Actually, Drew already made me like a little custom sign. Check this out. You use any of the education boards and you have to replace it with an animal. In my case, the aardvark. Look, S Daddy's moonshine. But Drew sent me a really cool like corrugated old rusty metal Coca-Cola sign. So yes, we've kind of found a little workaround program that lets you bring in custom billboards. So we thought that was cool. Would Savannah, it wouldn't be too unproper for Savannah to sell my moonshine, would it? I'm going to go with no. D&D is always the highlight of my week, and I'm so excited I get to play twice. Yes, see, Mast has a whole different group than us that he plays with on Wednesdays. Me, Drufus, Jonty, Racecar, and Duct Tape, we are his Sunday night group. So yeah, he gets a double dose of D&D during the week. Yeah. I think moonshine is acceptable at the grocery store. Otherwise, make it look like you buy it in an alley between my shop and hers. Yeah, that's good. That'd be cool. I want to say... Yes, Mask. It's a, you have to like place an animal down, and what Drew has done, and then you can delete the animal. So see, what Drew did was put down a little tiny, little aardvark pin, and then that gives you the separate billboard into which you can put your custom billboard in. So you do have to place an animal. Then that opens up your options of custom billboards. So like I don't have it put in right now, but did you see when the like in Drew's, the saltwater crocodile brings up his Coca-Cola sign, which it will for me too once I exit out of the game and place it and then come back in. But for right now, I just have the S Daddy's moonshine. I feel like don't we have some like plant grocery signs, I want to say, that I could put up here? Maybe not. Maybe it's just leaves and stuff, but... See, some of this stuff from Planko made it over, just the... I wish that regular billboards would have. You know what I'm saying? Cat leg? That Monsieur Fritz does not look too bad up there. Have her some maybe frozen pizza signs out here. Pip shot water. So you could theoretically have as many custom billboards as there are habitat species in the game. Yes. And Planet Zoo just crashed. I wonder how far along we were. I wonder when the last time an autosave happened. Well, let's jump back in here and see. 8:15, about 15 minutes ago. Well, that sucks, aardvark balls. Let me get an F in the chat, race car. Let me get an F in the chat, boys. I've always wanted to say that. Yes, Lion Rider is really coming through with like that alligator is gorgeous. Oh, Lion Rider, when we get back in here, I will show you. Check out the eagle. Kind of perched over the swamp. Is that not awesome? And we also have one over here on P-Blade's Murder Shack, guarding the nest. All right, what did I lose? I lost the cart. I lost the S-Daddy sign. Hopefully that custom billboard didn't cause me that, because you guys know, what have we streamed, like well over 100 hours? And I don't think I've had a crash like that in a long time. That was a little strange. Strange. Yeah, you know, Mass, that still does that to me too. I still get the startup crash from time to time. I've just kind of become used to it, so you just like immediately wait a second and then you hit play again. It's weird. But yeah, that was a weird random crash. That does not usually happen to moi. Drew could be sabotaging me. Old Drusif. He's probably lurking and went back to playing Planet Coaster. Nerd. Great, make me want billboards, eagles. I'm turning into my nerds. Drew is a full-time lurker. True. Drew has been lurking for a long time. I don't even know how long I've known Drew. It's been a while. Wouldn't it be cool if we all knew, like, when you all knew or remembered when you first, like, you all remember the first video you saw of me, or, like, where did you all find me at? Was it just a random YouTube suggestion? Or did you see me on Instagram? Like, where did we first come in contact and you were like, who's S-Dan Wolf? I meet so many of you guys. I don't have a good recollection of like where I found you or where you reached out to me. I found you through Drew. I honestly forgot how I found Drew, though. Nickname God. Bold found me through Pine Creek. Aunt Crispy found me a few weeks ago when I was building. And Drew sent you over from the raid. Heather's been watching me for 4 years. Six said Pine Creek. Silver Fox said I was building the implied water park in Planet. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Mass said pretty sure it was Bro Nation in the early Planko days. Yeah, but I was around masked in the Shy Guy World days. So I've known you since the Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 days, but you and I properly met each other, I'd say in the early Planko days. Herman, mid-beta Planko. Sumi, I found you during Pine Creek. Andel, looking for PZ creators, and you popped up. Hey, thank you, Linda. Linda met me a while ago. Thank you for the Christmas present. Racecar says, I don't really remember. I just got Planko one day, and then Bro Nation happened, and a bunch of other stuff happened, and here we are. I found Drew through Estan and found Estan via Pine Creek. See, I knew that realistic build would pay off one day. I mean, like when we were doing that, look how many of you all found me through Pine Creek. That was a fun build. That was way, way out of my comfort zone. I actually thought that I had sucked that up. So luckily I didn't run a bunch of you off. So you were a lurker's lurker. Hearts for Linda! Thank you, Linda. I remember randomly dropping into a Ruble Planko live stream. That's how I was introduced to him. Commando Santa randomly popped up with Buffalo Valley on my recommended list. Linda found me through Jaunty, but we really communicated more after the camel got the rabies. I found Drew at Coal Creek Park way back in the day when he was on Twitch. That's cool you guys remember all this. Hey, see you, Subi. Thank you for stopping by. Sumi is one of our newly minted Wolf Pup members. Miss Queen joined the ranks with Herman yesterday, becoming a full-time Wolfpack leader. So Herman does not have to be lonely in that spot anymore. Good thinking, Mr. Herman Harden III. Now we're back into the classical Planet Zoo. Oh, wait, we're missing that tree and we're missing the cart. And maybe a little bit of greenery, green vinage. The classic music scares me. Lion Rider thinks something bad's going to happen whenever classical music plays. Hello, Jake Flynn. Fancy meeting you here. We're going to finish up on this a second, and I'm going to, before I let you guys go, I may start on the boat graveyard across the river. We got to at least get that started before we go, and we'll kind of pick up on that again maybe tomorrow or maybe Wednesday. See, the problem is you guys don't like seeing me every single day, so I like to give you a little bit of break between streams if I can. That way you don't like become tired of me. Can't let you get tired of coming to hang out. Full week SM Whoop would be okay with me. Classic in India. When those tracks come on during my streams, I get a weird vibe. Yep, 6, you hit that about right. I typically stream, so your time 5, usually my time a little after 6. So if you guys get a chance to stop by during the week, and if you're thinking about, if you're thinking SDAN, be thinking like a little after 6. Be thinking between 6:15 and 6:30, typically. That's just kind of, that's when I'm going to show up in the evening. I'm so used to being on streams with you guys now. I feel so lost of what to listen to when there isn't one. Yeah, Bold's getting like angry at her house and taking care of the horses. Nobody's on to freaking listen to. What a bunch of losers. I would hang out way more if time zones weren't a thing. I definitely understand that because Linda is 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Linda is probably getting ready to go on to 2 a.m., I'd suspect. But I am going to pull a mass bandit on you all and say thank you for hanging out with me today. I always do appreciate it. This live streaming, like I was telling Drew, my only regret is not starting it sooner. That is my biggest live stream regret. I wish I would have started it sooner because this is so stinking, just honestly, it's so much more fun than just straight up making videos. 100% honest about that. Linda said 3 a.m. Or worse, talk to real people. There weren't any midday streams today, so I was almost under the impression that something was wrong. I didn't have to cuss out Drew or anything today. It's been a pretty mundane, normal day. I don't remember anything really, unusual happening. I mean, I insulted him a few times throughout the day, but that is normal. But I think Drew was busy he was messing with Planet Coaster mods today. And Drew did not stream today. He may stream tomorrow. I thought that's what he had planned. Don't 100% be looking for him tomorrow without him confirming it, but I thought that was the deal. He could possibly be streaming tomorrow at 2. Because hasn't Drew been taking Wednesdays and Fridays off? Or he takes Wednesdays and Thursdays off? If Drew doesn't stream, I just assume he died. It is a lot more relaxed. SDAN always misses the mark by 1 hour. Yes. If they would let me leave 1 hour earlier, I would stream at 4:50, 5:15 my time. If you didn't insult him, we'd be worried. Yes, if I start being nice to Drew or just stop mentioning him altogether, something has happened. We had a little bit of interesting drama going on with the D&D group this week. It was it was a situation where Race Car kind of wanted to stay behind and like really just mess with this group of like raiders that are like terrorizing this town. And Jonty and them were wanting to kind of not fool with that right now and like get on to our kind of like our bigger journey. And it was pretty anxiety inducing because you could tell there was some real tension because Race Car like was really adamant about, I feel bad for these people. They're being terrorized. They're basically being extorted and robbed every week. And you pricks don't want to do anything about it. And it was a real interesting dynamic of trying to, and I'm the damn orc, and so everybody, you know, like everybody looked at me like, all right, what does The Rock want to do? And so I've got like Race Car is feeling bad for these people. I'm an orc, so I want to fucking just crush skulls anyway. I want to fight at the drop of a hat. But at the same time, I've got the whole rest of the group, drunk ass Drew, I've got Jonty, I've got Duct Tape. They're all saying we don't have time for this shit. Let's just get going. And I was just really kind of stuck in the middle. It's like one of those cartoons where everybody's like, just looks over at me like, what the hell are you? What do you want to do? You be the tiebreaker. And it was pretty damn. It was interesting. It was. I mean, they had me so flustered. I was speaking to myself. I was speaking about myself in third person. It's like, damn it, guys, don't put me in this position. I just want to kill. Lionel said, I'm just curious. I think Drew mentioned I'd get a building, but to be honest, I want some kind of side building in a habitat of some kind. We can definitely make that happen. You will get some kind of weird little building out here somewhere. We got to look out for Lion Rider for helping us with all these creepy mods. And actually getting us gators. Here comes one. Mess. It was close enough to home for Doodlick to give a shit. LOL, it was a strong point, man. If you kill those dudes, sure, you've saved the day. For the moment. Lion riding Nick's big cat farm. Hey, we can make that happen. I won Bandit IPAs somewhere, even though I haven't done anything to contribute anything to this. Hey, we can work that. Hey, maybe we could do a Bandit saloon. We were talking about doing a Hog Wild saloon. Maybe we could do a Bandit IPA saloon. We'll come up with something. Feed my ego. Bandit IPA. Oh, yeah, look, Drew's been fed, and all of a sudden now he wants to come back out into society. Just leave us alone, Drew. Dick. Nobody jerked your chain. They're hanging out with me right now. Drew wanted to go to battle with those dudes in D&D, but Graros was wiped out from some spooters, so didn't want any part of that fight. Yeah, just for context, Mass Bandit made us fight like 18 spiders, and all of us were like on death's door. So we weren't really looking for a major fight again so quickly. Hey, we'll see you, Heather. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Bandit's barbecue ribs. Bold has said that for a while. I saw someone made a grocery store for Drew and a bar brewery for you. If it were me, I would have flipped it and called it Drew's Brews. Yes. Somebody made, I think it was Dan. Dan Creates made me a seafood house. It was 10. Stop being dramatic. I still don't get why y'all had such a hard time with the spooters. Spooters are not to be trifled with, especially ones like the size of my torso. This strip still needs a general stall. For clarification, Race Car's signature move is hide and shoot stuff from bushes. Yes, he is a master archeryman. He knows how to handle a bow. We got to give him that. But he's just he's not much of a bullet sponge for us. That's where I come in. But those spiders even had me kind of questioning that role. I think Savannah's going to like her little grocery store. That came out pretty cool. Yeah, so see what Drew's saying is we kind of, okay, your little outhouse entrance is out here. So this is where you get your tickets. Then you kind of make your way into the quote unquote town part of the preserve with complimentary alligators on the path. And you kind of, like Savannah's grocery is kind of like the end of the quote unquote Main Street area. So once you get down here, past Claire's, past Aunt Crispy's, Williams Cigar Shop, you're going to reach a decision point out here that is going to branch off to different sections of the preserve. So there's still lots of buildings and stuff to go, just not, there's like, they're going to leave the Main Street area and kind of be spread out. So a Frank Mariachi band? That's Drew's little jazz band. I swear one of my favorite views though is kind of right here, like looking over Bolds and like getting the power lines in the shot. This is still like one of my favorite little areas, this original section of Main Street. That's sousaphone. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. How Drew wants to be in that number. When the alligator eats the Saints marching in. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I got to go to Lion Rider's page. I don't technically have... I don't have Bayou Frank. That bastard. Hold on. I will in a second. We got to show Mast. Bayou Frank. Nicholas Lion Riders. Bayou Frank, there he is. Sure as we're sitting here. All right, Mast, you've heard of regular Frank, just the good old Frank. Well, here's Bayou Frank. Just get the hell out of here now. Where I live, I am 911. You sons of bitches. Bing. Linda's cat's trying to catch stuff on the screen. No, Nuka. Matt said, that's outrageous. He just reminds me of that Cards Against Humanity card. Get out of my damn swamp. Government ain't gonna come in here and take my land. Damn TVA. Oh, wait, there he was. I did have him. So he's kind of run, or he's run Archer Frank out of town. We don't even know where he is. Damn Bayou Frank. He ran good Frank away. Oh hell, I gotta clean this up down here for Drew. Drew leaving this bank open like some kind of damn animal. Clean up Drew's messes. Guess that's all the hell I'm here for. Get tired of this shit one day. His catchphrase is secede. Damn it, Bayou Frank. I did enough. You heard me. Well, we've definitely made this tight through here like Drew said he likes. Giggity. I couldn't put this stuff much more on top of each other or there wouldn't have been a path. Shit, I better save again before it launches us out of this. My save file's just Drew Swamp. Drew is trash. Maybe that's why me and Drew get along. Trash attracts trash. Tweet like a toiga. Yeah, S-Dan collab, Drew Swamp. We know what the damn deal is. The Trash Bros. Micah! Hi. He did nestle Claire's right down in there good. When he was building that, I thought, this is way too damn close, Drew. I was going to say, move that son of a bitch down that pathway a little bit, but that ended up working perfect. That's badass. Savannah's grocery, too. Have the boat graveyard be in the gator habitat. All right, Linda. Well, I will probably catch you tomorrow sometime. And huge thank you for the donation. That is freaking awesome. You absolutely did not have to do that. I like this corkwood sometimes. It's good little, it's like good filler. Just kind of, it's a little crazy, but, you know, overgrown qualities to it. I like it. I don't know, guys. I've already kept you here 2.5 hours, and it is 9 o'clock. I may have to save we need to start on the boat graveyard fresh tomorrow, I'd say. But this is kind of, let me go ahead and get rid of this, mine and Drew's mess right here, because I'm thinking about doing it over on this side of kind of like our little swamp river. What the hell? As fresh as Savannah bananas. True, me and Drew still we gotta figure out the MS Queen casino barge too. Probably gonna need this stuff out of the way too. Is this another one of my things where I say, like, give me 8 more minutes and we're here like another hour? Nah. We'll get out of here in a few minutes. Let me just kind of show you my thoughts on this. Show you old S-Dan's thought process. On their socials, with the mods installed, probably not. Yeah, Drew and I have probably ruined ourselves on this being shown on any kind of official media at this point, just because of these little guys running around. But you never know. You never know. Frontier's weird. Just when you think you're done with them, and all of a sudden, like tomorrow, they're like, check out this wonderful screenshot by master creator S. Dan Wolf. And I'm like, oh my God, I was just talking so much shit about them yesterday. Now they're sharing my damn park. Then you're just thinking, sorry guys. Hey, see you, Aunt Crispy. Yes, I promise you are not going to miss much. I am going to be taking off here in a few minutes myself. I don't want to take this water down right now. So we're kind of going to, I think I'm going to fake the shallowness of the boat graveyard a little with the help of the hydrilla. And some rock work maybe over up against the edge. Down, 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 down. Remember, this is like our Herman creepy boat graveyard type of area. So this is where boats come to die that you do not want or need anymore. And Herman scraps them for you. Oh, did y'all know Nicholas Linerider is working on me a beaver mod? Matter of fact, I think he's got it done. It is, I'm going to build us a beaver dam here somewhere. Yes. Yes, I'm holding mast hostage. You stay here. Stay here now. Oh. Down, 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 down. I personally think Frontier should be sharing this project. It's so creative, it makes their game look amazing. Hey, thank you, buddy. And Lion Rider says the beaver is indeed done. Okay, we'll get this big fella out of the way just for now. That was kind of a hard stutter. Let me save this again. Get this out here too. Down, down. And old Herman is just going to have like all sorts of junk and scrap boats and boats he couldn't save. His, I was about to say, what the hell is that? It's the top of the, and his building's kind of going to be out half over the water, half on the land back there. So we'll come up with some cool designs for it. I just kind of wanted to get this almost like initial little concept down. Yeah, we definitely appreciate you guys. We are just, we are not holding our breaths though for this to be hailed officially. With that steel mesh. Looks okay-ish. I think the chain link looks a little better though. I mean, not to be rude, but we know the kind of stuff Frontier tends to peddle. Yeah, they, I don't know if it's just Frontier being weird and like always wanting to play it safe with the sharing. But, you know, I mean, me and Mast aren't saying like we don't, you know, you don't want the everyday builds to not get credit. But it's like when Bold is out there sharing stuff like she shared today, I think Mast and I are just kind of wanting them to be a little more cognitive to the really cool stuff that's happening, and not so much like we always kind of, I hope you're not really out there right now, but the pile of pumpkins, like back in the Planko days and the kitten sharing. It's like, guys, like, I know I've said this before, but just take one look. Like, if they could just troll Bro Nation for 10 minutes, 4 minutes, it's like, come on. Show them what this game is capable of. Like, really get people amped up. I mean, even though, I mean, maybe their reasoning is, well, we don't want to portray it like everybody's going to be able to do this, so we want to show more realistic builds. But that's, I mean, let people decide that on their own. It's kind of like what Lion Rider was telling us about mods and billboards and stuff. It's like, if, like, okay, it may like hinder people's game or performance or whatever, but give them the choice to let it do that. You know? Oh my God, Mast. Yeah, I'll show you. Let me show you. As a matter of fact, I'll go to Bold's Twitter right now. I gotta show you all this before I leave. Let me show you all what she tweeted out like yesterday late evening, I believe. People are still messaging me about it. Let's see. Let me save this image. Okay, hold on. I'm going to add Bold's image to Discord. Like, I almost shit my pants when I saw this. This is like Remnant and Ruble Trillions like morphed into one incredible ass screenshot. Look at this. Can you guys see that? Probably will in just a sec. Look what the hell she's done. That is absolutely insane. Look at that foliage like bridge walk under. I was like, are you absolutely shitting me right now? I mean, look at that. Look at the diamonds in the sidewalk. Yeah, look at the little drains. And look at her custom sign that's kind of folding around the piece of art. And the look at the rock inside the landscape bedding. It's fucking incredible. Bold like professionally trains horses in real life when she should be like designing zoos and world-class theme parks. Yeah, that's exactly what I said, Race Car. I was like, damn! Look at that. Yes, it would not be a Bold design without some custom signage. So this is kind of just the little layout I wanted to show you all of where, if Herman gets the call, he drags the boats. And it's kind of just like if Herman was a tow truck driver. If he brings your boat back here, if you can't pay the fee to get your boat back out, it either gets scrapped or it gets sold here. So this isn't a charity. Herman means business. My God, I remember one time we at one place I worked, my boss had this guy's car towed because I guess I don't know how long it had been there, or she thought he had it was abandoned, and the tow truck company come and she called them to get it, and they took it, and they maybe had it for, I want to say 3 days. And I guess the guy called and said, hey, just letting you all, of course he called and said, hey, just letting you all know, I'm coming back to get my car. I've been deployed, or like something like that happened. And yeah, my boss was like, oh shit, we just had it towed. And so she called the towing company, and I swear you all, they had this company had the car for 3 days. They wanted $900 to bring it back to us. As far as the docking fee goes and the recovery fee, it was absolutely insane. So yeah, those tow truck companies do not play around at all. Whole thing seemed kind of shady to me, but sometimes you get those kind of rough and tumble tow truck companies. You never know. Moral of the story, make sure you have AAA. Hey, see you, Mast. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I swear to you all, we're going to wrap this up in a minute. Just give me a second to kind of finish fleshing this out. And then tomorrow, if I end up showing up, we will, I'm going to start on the actual recovery building over here. That's the only thing about me. You never know if OS Stan's going to be here or not, do you? I'm kind of a crapshoot with this. You might get me here for 3 hours, and you might not see me for 3 days. I was telling Bold today, I'm like, I'm sorry for what I am. Don't hate me. It's only been 8 minutes. It's really cool how Drew and I have kind of learned how to use this to kind of almost imply shallowness, when in reality, like, see, this is pretty deep under there, but, you know. Well, Slay 3K, it's a good mix, but I'd say with this particular build, we're doing more custom than we are blueprint. So there's still a pretty good bit of blueprint usage, but for the most part, we are trying to make this kind of piece by piece. We've only been working on this for like 5 days. Yeah, we have not been working on this very long at all. Bring a third one into the mix here. Whoops. This is our new static bald eagle that Lion Rider fixed us up with. We think it is badass. He'll kind of look over Herman's. Keep an eye on Herman, see what he's up to. And I still got to leave a passageway to kind of get back through there, so that worked out good. Yeah, we'll have some more fun with this tomorrow, though. We'll really kind of dive into the building area, because you see, this didn't even take us very long. That's why I kind of wanted to do it before we jumped off here in a minute, because I knew this would I knew we could whip this part pretty quick. The building part is typically what takes me the most time. But these little layouts and the foliage and the rock work, we can typically make pretty quick work of it. We'll probably do is move this over here, and I'm going to work on Herman a custom sign. We'll put Herman's custom sign out here, actually on the water. I think that'll work out better. I think that will work out better. Curse, that's, I didn't think of that. Just imagine someone without mods opening this park and then there just being cursed panda statues everywhere. You know, Bold, we have still not put that, we still don't have the Christmas build on the workshop. I've got to get on here and flip that over, and people don't even care now. It's been so long. Yeah, we'll have to get some curved Arctic pieces in here. Old P-Blade's murder shack over here. Will said, I really need to get into this game. Hey, you'd have fun. Sorry for asking this again, but do you have any idea what I should make in Planko? I don't know. Have you tried a desert? Theme park lately? Those can be fun to switch it up. Look, if you all weren't here, this is what Drew's secret was. Drew's buried treasure from a couple streams ago. X marks the spot, right? Drew thought he'd be funny. And he buried me a JWE key. Womp, womp, womp. Drew, that was so 2017, 2018, whatever. Nah, but Herman, this is the layout. This is the initial layout of your boat graveyard. Probably have some more over here kind of tied off. And then we'll start the building kind of here as well. Do a Skyrim coaster. So anyways, yes, let's go ahead. I will roll my outro. I have kept you guys here for 3 hours. It is 9:30 where I'm at. I am going to go take a shower and then cry myself to sleep and come back here and join you guys again tomorrow. So anyways, be good to each other. And I will, yes, hopefully I will yell at you guys probably same time tomorrow-ish. And we will get started on the actual building. Thanks, guys.
An ocean, a cave, a dream that no one could save, a shelter, a whole act, a light that died with the night. You and I, we got our differences, yeah. inside this narrow maze. Whisper